Welcome to Susan's Cooking School. On today's menu is pizza for two. Scale out 9 ounces of bread flour, about 1 3/4 cups, in a medium-sized mixing bowl. Add 1 teaspoon of yeast and pour 3/4 of a cup warm water over the yeast. Add a half a teaspoon of sugar and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt or other uniodized salt. Try not to put the salt directly on the yeast. Let this sit for 30 seconds to allow the yeast to soften. Stir all of the ingredients until the mixture begins to hold together. This is the point to add a little water if the dough seems dry, or a little flour if the dough seems too wet. Use your hands to make this into a dough. Knead the dough vigorously for 2 to 3 minutes, lightly flouring the surface as necessary. Try not to add too much flour during kneading. The more vigorously you knead, the better developed your dough will be. Round the dough by folding the edges towards the center while stretching it at the same time. You want to create a smooth, tight surface to the dough so that it can hold the gases that are produced by the yeast. Place the dough back in the bowl, cover, and allow it to rise. If your kitchen is cool, you can place the bowl in a pan half filled with warm water. After 40 to 60 minutes, the dough should be risen about double in size. A floured finger should leave an indentation when gently pressed in the dough. Take the dough out of the bowl onto your work surface. Cut the dough in half and round each piece as before. Try not to use too much flour while rounding the dough. Pinch the dough to seal. Pour a little olive oil on a sheet pan and roll each piece of dough in the oil. Cover the dough with plastic wrap and let it rest for 15 to 20 minutes. You can use a sheet pan lined with foil for easier cleanup. The dough is ready to be stretched. Spread out each piece of dough with your fingertips onto the sheet pan. If the dough resists stretching too much, recover and let it rest for another 10 minutes. Never try to stretch dough that has just been rounded or kneaded. The gluten will be too tight. When the pizzas are the desired size, put on your favorite toppings. Here I am using my sweet tomato sauce, shredded mozzarella, pepperoni, parsley, and a dash of coarse ground pepper. I also made a second batch using sautéed mushrooms. These are ready to bake. Bake them in a 400-degree Fahrenheit oven for about 20 minutes. These are done. Remove them from the pan. Time to slice and eat. Here's a look at the mushroom pizza. Goes great with beer on a Friday night. Happy baking!